Right, so premature ejaculation. Why have you got it? Why can't you go on all night like a porn star? Is it just all in your mind? Why is it you come too quickly? Well, I'm going to tell you in the next few minutes why you are getting premature ejaculation and why someone else is not. My name's Snook. I'm the Kiwi Sex Doctor. On this channel, I give you tips, tricks and hacks for a better sex life. So first of all, let's dispel a myth. It is not normal to go on all night. In fact, in studies, they show that the average time for a guy to last after penetration is anything from a few seconds to a few hours. Really wide difference there. And on average, the average guy lasts about 5 minutes. And every 10 years or so over the age of 30, that drops by a minute or so. So the older you get, the quicker you come. So if you're lasting for more than a couple of minutes, you're bang on normal. To be diagnosed with premature ejaculation, you need to be lasting less than a couple of minutes, and most importantly of all, either you or your partner need to be bothered by that. And I talk about the partner being bothered about it because, let's face it guys, let's have some communication here. Don't just assume that your partner is worried about your premature ejaculation, because she might not be. Only 3 out of 10 women will actually orgasm through vaginal penetration alone, whereas 9 out of 10 of them will orgasm quite happily with external stimulation. So it may well be that the time spent inside the vagina with the penis is less important than you think it is, and you won't know unless you ask. Now guys, I know in some cases you're going to last longer than you do normally, and sometimes you come quicker than you do normally. Maybe because you've got extra turned on, you come quicker, or maybe because you had sex fairly recently, you're lasting a bit longer. But what is it that makes some guys' average kind of time be around a minute and another guy's average time be around 30 minutes? Well, here's the explanation. Well, for a start, it's not in your head. And you haven't caused it to yourself by having a sneaky quick masturbation as a teenager, because let's face it, if that was the cause, every guy would have premature ejaculation. So it's time to bring out the buckets, okay? Weird, I know. Here's a bucket. Now imagine that every guy is born with a bucket inside his brain. And this bucket fills up with all the stuff that goes on during sex. So your sexy thoughts are going in there, your arousal, your desires going in there, the physical feeling of sex, and of course the physical rubbing of the penis. All of these things put in positive messages into the bucket. And sometimes if you're feeling a bit stressed, or more importantly worried you're going to come too quick, that's like adding another hose pipe into the bucket. And what happens during sex is that bucket fills and it fills and it fills, and when it reaches the top, it tips over, pouring a message down the spinal column for us to ejaculate. Now, you may be born with this bucket, or you may be born with this bucket, or more importantly, you could be born with this bucket. Now, you are born with a bucket, you can't change your bucket, but of course, if you're born with this one, it's going to fill up a lot quicker than this one. So this is why guys who are born with a bucket this size inside their head will on average come quicker than guys that are born with a bucket of this size in your head. You can't change the size of your bucket, but there are many things you can do to alter the way that the bucket fills and therefore change your ejaculatory time. Now, I hope that's been some help in understanding why you may have premature ejaculation or why you don't. If it has been helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you'd smash the thumbs up button for me. I'm now putting a link down for my next video on what to do if you've got premature ejaculation, and I'll go and put these buckets away. Thanks for watching.